You see it to Bell. Rich pawing at his left eye. We move to round 4.
Like I said, John, both guys, when one guy lands a good punch, the other guy fires back immediately. That's exactly what you're supposed to do in a fight. See, just like that, both guys landing clean shots right there. Both guys landing powerful shots. Like that was like more of a finger to the eye or something. Didn't look like a clean shot there.
I want to see that 3 again, okay? All right, keep cutting the angle. This time let's put more pressure on him, okay? He doesn't like it when you put the pressure on him, okay? Take us out, take us out.
Including our prelims, this is bout number 6 tonight, and this is the first time that we have reached round number 4. First up to scratch, Chancey Wilson. Joined on the scratch line by J.R. Ridge. To round number 4 we go. Immediate forward pressure from Wilson. Ridge pulling back the right hand. Quick 1-2 from Wilson. Ridge staying on the outside. To left hook from J.R. Ridge. Wilson with the long right jab.
You can just tell right now, J.R. Ridge is still bothered. His left eye still giving him problems.
Open hands now for Ridge, looking to parry. Wilson turning up the volume here in round number 4.
Still hasn't been able to land that left uppercut.
There's the counter jab from Ridge. Diversionary again, you see Wilson pointing, trying to get Ridge to look away. That rarely works.
I think he's also just trying to show the crowd and judges that he's pointing around. He's kind of dictating the pace of winning the way this fight happens.
Wilson again coming forward. Making left hand from the southpaw stance. Overhand right misses from Wilson. Ridge, you see the open hand parry. Southpaw versus ortho into the clinch. Modified Superman punch there from Chancey Wilson with the left hand. Didn't bring up the knee, but he elevated right to the body from Ridge. 30 seconds remaining. Back and forth we go. Again, the diversionary, the pointing. Chris Young telling Chancey Wilson, don't extend the finger. That was the middle finger extended upward.
Yeah, he told him not to do that one either.
The postman's blow of the blood by J.R. Ridge, but it wasn't at Chancey Wilson. Final seconds, round number 4. Extremely even fight. J.R. Ridge versus Chancey Wilson. 2 of the best in BKFC in the flyweight division, and we move to the 5th and final round. Jam-packed tonight here at this stunning Caribe Royale in Orlando, Florida. Our second time at this great resort in Central Florida for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
And Sean, if I'm in the corner of either one of these fighters, I'm going to tell them you have to win this round. I don't know what the score is. It could be anyone's guess right now, but I think it's probably pretty close.
Want some water, JR? I need you to dig deep
Last
on the
year,
ground.
Florida experimented with real-time open scoring
Really tough
in
guys.
MMA with Combate Global. They decided not to pursue it, not to enact it.
Dig deep on this
Much
round.
to your dismay, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to have to talk with these guys.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship fans, are you ready for the 5th and final round?
Brian Sosha breaks up fights in the ring, and now lets our crowd know that we are set for the 5th and final round, and round 5 underway. Counter right hand lands from J.R. Ridge.
Just look at both these guys still. Ooh, a lot of pep still in their step right now.
Wilson coming forward with the left hook. Blood flowing freely out of J.R. Ridge's right nostril. Pawing at the nose now is Ridge. All forward pressure from Chancey Wilson.
Chancey's really throwing those uppercuts now.
To your point earlier, Chris, both fighters have to approach this 5th and final round like it's 2 rounds apiece.
You can tell right now Wilson's definitely doing that. Or maybe like he's down more than he looks like he's going for the knockout right now.
With no stretch of the imagination, this very well could be 2 rounds apiece from the 3 Florida judges. In the briefest of moments, Wilson is in the orthodox stance. Southpaw, back to orthodox, back to southpaw. Really an open-chested stance now from Wilson.
Putting his hands down, just trying to draw his opponent in so he can counter those wicked uppercuts and wild punches.
55 seconds remaining in this fight. Now forward pressure from J.R. Ridge. Ridge on the overhand right. Duck under from Chancey Wilson. Wilson back to the jab. That was slick from Wilson. Looked to be in a spot of danger. Showing the skill. Showing the duck under, the dexterity. Extricating himself from a bad situation, and now takes a big overhand right. Ridge coming forward. Another right hand. Best offensive sequence of the fight for J.R. Ridge. To the body goes Ridge. Wilson circles out.
And Wilson's picking a terrible time to take a break right now. Oh, he's tired. Is he hurt? Is the body hurt? What's going on?
Final seconds. Chancey Wilson is almost done fighting. Chris Young taking a really close look. Final seconds of this fight. Blood from J.R. Ridge. They fight to the bell, and after the bell, Chancey Wilson drops to a knee.
And Sean, I don't know what happened right there. With about 30 seconds to go, I felt like Wilson was winning that round. All of a sudden, he stopped throwing punches, started walking away. Looked like he was going to take it, and he never did. But wow, that totally changed the fight. I definitely feel like Ridge won that round. Probably won the fight with that.
Chancey Wilson is the type of fighter who employs histrionics, so you're never sure if he's playing or if he's actually hurt. But clearly, at the end of this fight, he was definitely hurt.
Didn't see exactly what hurt him right there, but he was taking a beating in there towards the end. I mean, and Feldman's excited about the end of this fight. You can see him right there.
And at the end of this fight, confirmation that Wilson was hurt as he drops on his left knee.
And they always tell you at the end of the fight, both guys got to put their hands up, pretend they won. If you can influence the judges, what does that do when you take a knee? Because like I said, I felt like the first 90 seconds of this fight, this round, that was Wilson's, but the last 30, not at all. Right here you can see Wilson definitely lands more punches, has a little bit better percentage, but it's a very close fight. You can see very close on all aspects of this fight. Wilson still landing a bit from all aspects of this fight. Distance, in close, everything right there. But doesn't matter punch totals sometimes, Sean. It's who lands the harder punches, who controls the ring, who controls the pace of the fight. That's what the judges look at.
We thought this would be a really fun fight. This was a really fun fight. No animosity at all. J.R. Ridge, Chancey Wilson.
Wouldn't be surprised for a split decision here.
There was definitely some talking, but that was just in the ring, and you see all sportsmanship, all friendship now. To end all suspense, we send it to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Alexander Levin scores the fight 48-47. Frederick Flutie 50-47. And Daniel Torres 50-45. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, J.R. the Lion
Win right there for J.R. Riggs. Had to deal with adversity, was having a problem, couldn't see out of his left eye for a while, still came through, did fantastic, did enough to win the fight.
Chris, you know math is my thing, so help me understand 50-47.
Sean, I'll never understand that, but no idea.
I deserve that belt.
So 3 rounds to 2, 5 rounds to 0, and I'm not quite sure on 50-47, all in favor of J.R. Ridge, but that's extremely hard fought and well fought from Chancey Wilson. And the best moments of the fight for Ridge offensively coming in the final 20 seconds. The winner by way of unanimous decision, J.R. Ridge defeats Chancey Wilson. Now to the inside and working the body. Beltran. The inside, Beltran, there are short punches again from the halftime clutch.
I'm coming for the devil.
Houston, Alexander.
Overhand right, another big overhand right. That is it. The win for Houston Alexander. Now, this is exactly where Beltran wants to be. Stamps down again. That is it. Mentally broken right there. That's exactly what happened.
I don't care how much you weigh. I don't care how tall you are. I got these for you right here.
With the founder and the president, David Feldman. Never short of excitement or some drama here in the BKFC. Obviously, what we just saw, the last fight, was absolutely incredible. Big shout out to both of those fighters. But let's talk about what happened with the Grady Reber fight. Obviously, things got out of control. That being said, our official handled business quickly, disqualified him. That was the right move. But then things got crazy, but it got shut down very, very quick.
Yeah, it's just something we're just not going to tolerate anymore with BKFC. We have to take control of it. We have the best officials in the world, really some of the best referees in combat sports right now, and they're doing a great job handling this thing, and we're just not going to let this stuff get out of control anymore.
And how many presidents of any league are going to go in there and handle business like you just did right there?
I don't know. I think I'm going through a midlife crisis.
Well, that being said, let's talk about what's to come here with BKFC, because obviously the calendar is 100% full. In 2 weeks, we're going to be Omaha, Nebraska. Then we got BKFC UK. The big U.S. finale is going to be at the Hard Rock on December 3rd. We're excited about that. But you have even more announcements, because that's just what you do. You break news on this interview. What do we got coming up?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we have November 18th in Omaha, Nebraska. It's going to be a great fight card. And then we go to England, to Newcastle, England, and that's going to be another great fight card for England. And then we go to December 3rd at the Hard Rock. That's going to be another one. That coincidentally, and a lot of people don't know, that's our 50th show. So that's going to be our 50th show anniversary, December 3rd at the Hard Rock, and that's going to be great. And then we finish up the year in Cambodia. But then we start the year next year in a new state. We're going to go to South Carolina in January. We're going to bring back Toe the Line. The Toe the Line series is going to come back January 14th in Fort Lauderdale. And then we're also opening up Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is going to start February 10th will be our first show in Puerto Rico. And then the end of the month, we're going to do Knuckle Mania in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, my goodness. A lot just happened right there. If you're keeping score at home, if you're taking notes, but also some tryouts as well. And these are big tryouts, because in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Absolutely. I mean, look, it's our break into Nevada. We're going to do that on December 17th. It's going to be great. We're doing that in conjunction with the Olympiad, so it's going to be a real great time for everybody involved, and we're going to get a lot of traction there as well. Also, you know, we're working right now on a really big fight with Orlando's own Mike Perry. Give it up for Mike Perry in the house.
I have no doubt, and a big name. I can
Absolutely,
imagine.
yes.
Oh man, you're just gonna have to think about that one. You wanna toss it to the tail of the tape? You want to get our next fight started?
Let's go to tail of the tape, Sean and Chris.
Crescent Tools brings you the number for this bout in the bantamweight division. Travis Thompson versus David Diaz.
Very similar right here, Sean. 2-inch height advantage. That doesn't mean as much. I think it's a reach. Diaz has a 1-inch. That's not much at all. Travis Thompson, 3-centimeter fist size difference. That's not big difference anywhere. This is going to be a great fight. Both these guys, you got experience right now versus undefeated pedigree. This is going to be a great fight. Can't wait to see it.
David Diaz is 2-0 in BKFC. His most recent victory occurred this past January. He defeated Albert Inclon by unanimous decision.
And you can see here what Diaz does. He makes people fight his fight. He gets you in there. He pushes you around. He throws wild punches. It seems easy. It seems like, okay, I'm going to counter this guy. But it's hard to do when he's right in front of you, 3 inches away, slugging, pushing you at a different pace you're not used to. You can see right here, his opponent wears down. He wants to get inside. He wants to throw hard punches, make you tired, gas you out, beat you in the distance, or knock you out late in the fight. But that is his game plan, make you fight his style of fighting.